Hello, my name is Brian Roderman, and I'm the Chief Innovation Officer for Into Innovation. Into Innovation is a strategic new product design and innovation firm based in the US and China. We want to thank you for joining us today. We want to take you on a quick journey, a journey we like to call the Whiteboard Innovation Series. In this series, we want to bring you some core fundamental understandings of innovation so that you can take that information back to your business and be a better innovator. Let's get right into it. Innovation, what is it? Well, a lot of people are asking that question. In fact, a lot of people are trying it, and a lot of people are actually getting it wrong. Why is that? Well, in our 20 plus years of experience, we've come to find out that a lot of people just don't understand the core fundamentals of what innovation is. So what we're going to do for you in this Whiteboard Innovation Series is we're going to bring you those 5 elements right now. And in our following series, we're going to break them down for you one by one so you can really understand the core principles behind each one of these. Here they are: balance, thinking, gains, focus, and vision. Those are the 5. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do. In this particular segment, we're going to break down balance. Let's tell you what that is and how you can take it back to your company and make sure you're in balance with innovation. So, here we go. Now, in balanced innovation, you really need 3 core components. The first component that you have is what we call the business needs. What is the business needs? Well, a lot of it has to do with that. Revenue generation, right? Now there's a group of people in your company that probably focus a lot on that. That's your sales team, your marketing team, right? Your product planning team, and they have a core focus, and their core focus is on the customer. Who is your customer in this case? Well, the customer is the retailer, the big box store, the web outlet, the direct sale, whoever's distributing that product for you. That is the business needs. Now, let's take you to the next one. The next one is something we refer to as the technology targets. In the technology targets, there's a very important part that is represented in this space. And that is like what we like to refer to as your IP. What is your IP? That's your intellectual property. That's your patentable component. That is your core competitive advantage, right? Who protects that space? Well, it's your engineers, it's your manufacturing group, it's your production group. All those people help focus on your IP. That makes up the second key component of innovation. Now, what's the third one? The third one is something we like to refer to as the user wants. Now, what does a user want? Well, that is the question. What does the user want? Here's another question. Who is your user? Well, your user in this case is if you have your customer over here, you have your consumer here. Now, your consumer is the person who's actually buying the product off the shelf, putting it in their basket, and taking it home. That's your consumer. Now, we've got sales and marketing over here, engineering over here. Who do we have over here? Well, this should be your research and your design team. They should be the ones focused on your consumer and figuring out what the users want. Now, I'm going to give you a test. This is a quick test to figure out how innovation lives and works within your business, and if you are actually in balance. It's a really quick test. Here's what you do. Who runs this space? Well, in the business needs space, you probably have your vice president of sales or vice president of marketing. Over here, you probably have your vice president of engineering. How about here? Who runs that space? Do you have a vice president of research, a vice president of user-centered design? If you answered yes, then you're in balance. If you answered no, you're not in balance. If you're not in balance, chances are what's going to happen to your innovation is it's going to shift on you. Now, innovation really should live right here. That's your sweet spot. That's where you want your innovation to be. Now, if you don't have this body here, what's going to happen is your innovation is going to shift down into this space, or it's going to pull into these areas here. Now, here's one of the things we find with a lot of companies. They say, oh wait, I have that. That's our vice president of marketing. He also or she also runs this. Or that's my vice president of engineering. He or she runs that. Well, guess what? This is a critical component to innovation. And if you let this body shift into one of these two areas, it's going to add too much weight to one of these two, and it's going to put the company out of balance. And that's going to really challenge your innovation. So if you really want to get it right, you really need to bring this out as a third component. Very critical, and if you don't do it, your innovation could be challenged, and it's certainly going to be out of balance. So there you go. That's the business technology user map. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to summarize this for you, right? In innovation, the first one we learned about was balance. Remember the revenue, remember your idea, and remember the questions for the user. That's going to give you balance. We're going to come back next time and share with you what thinking is. We hope you join us for that. We've really enjoyed our time together. Hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, please join us at intoinnovation.com. Thanks again for coming. For more information on the subject of balance, check out the book by Jonathan Kagan and Greg Vogel, Creating Breakthrough Products.